Is counsel ready to proceed with opening statements?
Would like to submit a settlement agreement,
Plaintiff
Your
is
Honor.
ready, Your Honor.
Which is it, counselor?
The counsel for the plaintiff and I agreed to a settlement yesterday.
He must have misunderstood. We had discussed, but I never agreed to anything.
Do you have a signed agreement?
No?
Then we are ready to proceed. You have the floor.
Thank you. On March 31st, 2010, Sydney Thompson was unwittingly recorded on cell phone. She made a joke, the type of joke that I'm sure every person in this courtroom has made at one point or another. Yet, she was fired. She was fired. And yet, she was fired. Not only deserves her job back, 9 damages.
The defendant wishes to countersue.
On what grounds?
I believe that's my line, counselor.
Defamation of character. The plaintiff's video negatively impacted the perception of Lena Lunders and impaired her financial well-being.
That's ridiculous, Your Honor. In order for there to be defamation, the statements made would have had been false. That's not the case here.
Then you should have no problem proving that in court.
Countersuit is allowed.
Are you serious?
Would you like to approach the bench and find out how serious I am?
Your Honor, the defense should have filed counterclaims before the trial began.
Yes, he should have. But no one in this crop of associates had the foresight to do so. And we drafted a whole addendum just because we assumed one of you would. So I'm going to allow it. Do you have a problem with that?
No, Your Honor.
This is now a defamation trial. You have until Friday to prepare.
I'm sorry, can you ask me the question one more time?
Take a deep breath. It's just you and me. We're just gonna have a conversation about your job, okay?
Yeah, okay.
How do you know the defendant, Sydney Thompson?
We were coworkers. We started at the same level, and then I was promoted to be her immediate superior.
And do you know about the video in question?
Yes, I was at the party that night.
And what were you celebrating that night?
My promotion.
Same night. It's interesting. Miss Jeunesse, what did you think of the impersonation?
It was too far. It was mean.
So why do you think Miss Thompson did it?
Miss Lunders promoted me. Sydney hated it. And that's why she made the video.
Well, thank you, Miss Jeunesse. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Did Sydney ever tell you that she hated your promotion?
Not exactly.
Yes or no, please?
No.
Well, then how do you know that she hated your promotion?
I could just tell
Can you tell what I'm thinking right now?
that you're wishing I would agree with everything you say.
No. I was thinking that if you could actually read my mind, I wouldn't bother asking you questions. But you can't read my mind, can you?
No, I'm a managing director, not a magician.
and I'm pretty sure you can't read Sydney's either. And you actually have no idea why she made that video, correct?
I guess I don't. No.
You say you expected to be passed over for a promotion, correct?
Yes.
And yet you applied 3 times,
Yes.
and you were never promoted.
As I said, yes.
And when Nora Jeunesse was promoted, you wrote scathing emails to the rest of your coworkers in response.
Not scathing. The intent was to be funny.
Oh, right. You like to be funny.
Who doesn't like to laugh?
Someone whose reputation has been ruined?
Objection.
Just a thought.
It's testifying.
Sustained. Mr. Ross, questions?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Forgive me. I was just trying to be funny. On your performance review, Lena Lunders wrote, "Good work ethic, lacks skills." Do you think that's a fair assessment?
Fair? I don't know.
Your coworkers were promoted and your boss was calling you mediocre. Are you mediocre?
No.
So why haven't you been promoted?
I don't know.
Do you think you deserve better?
Doesn't everyone?
So why haven't you tried?
I have tried.
Why haven't you improved?
I didn't say I haven't improved.
Well, your review did. Your 5 years without a promotion did. Look, you were so angry that you weren't moving forward that you lashed out at your boss
Objection.
and made a fool out of
Testifying.
her, and everyone was moving past
So
her.
what?
People making good on their
Badgering, Your
potential.
Honor.
People who could cut it.
I can cut it.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Settlement's still on the table.
What?
Let's settle. Same deal, win-win.
No, I'm good.
Excuse me?
I've seen the dreamy looks, Ross. You like her, so you're offering me a settlement because you don't want to hurt her feelings. But I'd rather see if you'll break her. Giddy up, cowboy.
Counselor, would you like to proceed?
No, Your Honor.
Are you sure?
Yes, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Please state your name.
Harvey Specter.
Your full name.
Harvey Reginald Specter.
Do you consider yourself a liar, Mr. Specter?
Of course not.
Didn't you recently confess that as an associate, you hid an important file belonging to what was his name? Oh yeah, a Lewis Litt.
That was a prank. It was a one-time thing.
So you didn't do anything wrong?
I don't think so.
And when asked, did you claim that you knew nothing about it?
Yes.
Did you ever do anything to remedy the situation?
No.
Why not?
What was done was done.
What was done was done. And like you said, it was a one-time thing, right?
Yes.
Ah. Was it? Because I think maybe this is a pattern. Information was hidden, you claim you knew nothing about it, you did nothing to rectify the situation, and years later, you maintain you've done nothing wrong.
Your Honor, he's testifying.
Sounds exactly the same as why we're here today, except there's one big difference.
Your Honor.
This time, a man was killed. No further questions, Your Honor. What's done is done, right? Miss Paulson. Did Harvey Specter order you to shred that document?
I decline to answer pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights.
Did you put your date stamp on that document?
I decline to answer.
I'm not going to ask questions that you're just going to plead the fifth to, so. Had Harvey Specter asked you to bury something 5 years ago, would you?
He wouldn't ask me to do that.
That's not what I asked. If he did, would you do it? Oh, see, you're pausing, which means you're hiding something.
No, I'm not.
See, I think you'd do anything for him, and I know why.
Is there a question?
Do you love Harvey Specter?
What?
Do you love him?
That has nothing to do with...
It has everything to do with why'd your last boyfriend break up with you? Miss Paulson, why'd he end it with you?
He thought that I prioritized my work over our relationship.
Your work. He asked you to choose between him and Harvey, didn't he?
Yes.
Who'd you choose?
Harvey,
Because you love him.
Louis, stop.
it is not that simple.
Do you love him, yes or no? Answer the question.
Louis.
You're with him all the time, your work revolves around him, your life revolves around him.
Objection. Badgering.
You don't have a boyfriend, but the one you did wouldn't share you with
Your
him.
Honor.
Please, I just need a...
Do you love Harvey Specter? Do you love Harvey Specter?
That's enough!
Permission to treat the witness as hostile.
Permission granted. He's hostile.
The day we met, you were working in the mailroom of this law firm.
I don't recall that day.
Well, let me refresh your memory. An associate had missed a filing, so he backdated the postage. You came to me, and you said if the firm did not declare misconduct, you would report us to the DA.
I don't like fraud. It's no secret.
But what you did want to keep secret was the fact that you told me. Why?
I didn't want to get in trouble.
No, you did it because if we'd won, an old woman would have lost her pension. And if anyone found out that you were the one that told me, then they'd know that you cared.
Whatever you say.
You pretend like you don't care, but you do. You care about the people you work with, you care about the people you work for, and you care about every one of your clients, but you refuse to let people know.
Is there a question?
I just want to know why. No answer? Are you embarrassed?
Nope.
Afraid?
No.
Then why?
Just let it go.
No, you are under
Then
oath.
hold me in contempt.
For God's sakes, what the hell happened to you? What kind of damage was done to you? Caring only makes you
Weak. They think you care, they'll walk all over you.
You weren't weak the day you walked into my office. You were a man who believed that to win fairly was more important than to win. And you still are. And I've never seen anyone walk all over you.
Is there a question here, Your Honor?
No, there isn't.
Mr. Litt, how would you describe Mikado's well-being when she came under your care?
Well, Mikado's physical needs were taken care of, but there's more to a cat than its physical condition. They're highly emotional creatures.
And were her emotional needs tended to?
Calls for speculation. He's not the cat whisperer. He can't testify to Mikado's thoughts, which you should have objected to.
Sorry, sir.
Very well. Mr. Litt, without speaking for Mikado, would you describe for the court her emotional condition?
When Mikado first entered my home, she was aloof and standoffish.
She's a cat. Sorry, I'll wait my turn.
She was listless, you know? Like, I would take her out to see a bird or a dog, and there'd just be nothing. You know what I think? I think that she was the victim of neglect due to the absence of a consistent father figure because he's traveling all the time.
I object.
To what?
To you letting him talk about my cat that way. You changed the rules to get Miss Zane. I'm changing the rules. I'm going to represent myself. You're dismissed.
Getting hot in here, Nesbitt?
Mr. Litt, I'll ask you not to address the defendant directly.
I'm not the defendant. This isn't a criminal trial.
Well, it should be. Where were we?
You were describing the deplorable condition in which you found Mr. Nesbitt's cat.
Oh, yeah.
You have portrayed yourself as the kind-hearted savior of this feline soul. Is that correct?
Yeah. I believe I brought out the best in her.
So you have a way with your charges, a velvet glove, so to speak.
I guess you could say I'm built that way.
So you're a good parent, a role model.
No one could say otherwise.
So if one of your charges were to say you were hostile, cruel, prone to kicking the proverbial dog, would that be a lie?
My treatment of felines is what's of issue here.
I thought it was your parenting skills, your ability to mold and shape gently.
But that's not what
This
I'm...
jury knows all about your parenting skills, which involve berating, belittling, screaming, sadism.
Objection!
You can object all you like, but as I said, this jury knows that that man is not what he portrays himself to be.
And what about you? You think molding and shaping is accomplished by abandoning your charges and sending the occasional memo while you're off mudding in the Yangtze?
I'd like to call my next witness.
Oh, really? What witness? You didn't declare a witness.
He's a hostile witness, and I'm afraid he's hostile to you. I call Harold Gunderson to the stand.
Holy shit, we're in trouble.
We need a 10-minute recess.
Mr. Gunderson, you are currently an associate at Bratton Gould. At what firm did you previously work?
I worked here.
And who was your supervisor?
That man, Louis Litt.
Really, Harold?
Let the record show that Mr. Gunderson indicated Mr. Litt. Tell me about Mr. Litt's guidance.
Louis believes in teaching by fear.
Your Honor, I'd just like to state for the record that the witness is speaking into an imaginary microphone. You're speaking to an imaginary microphone.
That's what I mean.
You know what? Fine, I'm done. Proceed.
Would you characterize him as a screamer, a tyrant, petty and vindictive?
All of the above.
He didn't try to gently sculpt your future like blown glass.
He called me an idiot, an imbecile, and an embarrassment to the legal profession.
That sounds harsh.
My therapist says that I have scars on my psyche.
Hearsay.
I could call said therapist.
Oh, that'd be lovely, except it still has nothing to do with the cat.
Bear with me, I'm getting there. Tell me about Bruno.
He was Lewis's cat. I was made to take care of him.
He didn't do it himself?
No,
Do you like cats, Harold?
no. I'm allergic. I don't even know what to do with them.
But he left this cat, his cat, in your care? What happened?
Hey, you know what? This would be a good time to object.
I can't, Louis. It's a valid line of questioning.
What happened, Mr. Gunderson?
He died a day later.
And what did he say to you prior to that day?
He said he might as well have left his cat with Michael Vick.
The truth is, this case is about nothing more than cold, hard
Innuendo. And the fact is, I'm capable of reciting every element of jurisprudence in the state of New York. And yet, despite that, the prosecution is going to try to convince you that I am a
fraud who not only didn't pass the bar or go to law school, he didn't even graduate college.
There isn't one piece of hard evidence proving that I didn't go to Harvard Law.
There's no record of tuition being paid, no record of a Boston address. There isn't even a simple picture in the yearbook.
Let's talk about the yearbook. As he told you, I'm not in the yearbook.
Where is Mike Ross?
Now, what he didn't tell you is that 25 other students are also not in this yearbook. Now, are those other students being charged with fraud? Of course not, because we don't put people on trial for being sick on picture day. And no matter
What he says, the fact is, Mike Ross is not a lawyer. He's a fraud, and we will prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
the defense would like to call its first witness.
Right there. He's such a non-lawyer, he doesn't even know the prosecution goes first.
And you obviously don't know Jarvis v. the State of New York, 1937, when calling of the first witness is of such special nature as to disrupt the flow of the trial once it started.
What the hell special nature are you talking about?
When the defense wants to call the prosecutor as its first witness.
Harvey, unless you have something to overturn this, I'm gonna need you to have a seat.
Mr. Specter, you said there's no record of me ever having an apartment in Boston. Can you explain to the jury why there's no record of you ever having lived there?
I'm not the one on trial here.
No, you're not. You're the one in that chair, so why don't you answer the question or we can stop this whole thing right now.
There's no record of me living there because I sublet up there when I had my place down here.
So it is possible that a person not have a Boston address without it meaning that they didn't attend Harvard. Great. Thank you so much. This witness is excused.
What exactly is your reason for not having an address up there? Unless you're too afraid to answer my questions.
No, I'm not afraid of you at all. My reason is that I chose to live with my friend Trevor during that time.
The only problem with that is your friend Trevor has lived in Brooklyn his entire life.
Exactly a 3-hour and 20-minute drive from Harvard.
So you say you made that drive every day?
No, I only went up for tests because that's all I had to do. I guess you needed some extra tutoring, huh?
You expect these people to believe that you graduated from the most competitive law school in the world without ever going to class?
See, that's funny because you actually expect these people to believe that I never went to law school at all and yet still somehow managed to convince the smartest lawyers in the world to make me their youngest partner ever. Whose story is looking more far-fetched now? Oh, no answer? Great. No more questions, Your Honor.
I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but he's kicking your ass.
And I'm about to kick back.
Are you two discussing something that defense should be made aware of?
Just talking about the Knicks. Now, is the prosecution ready to call their first witness?
The prosecution's first witness is this affidavit from every single member of the defendant's supposed graduating class.
Objection, Your Honor. I haven't seen that.
Well, then let me read it to you. We collectively come forward to swear the following regarding Michael James Ross. We never saw him. We never knew him. We never heard of him. And it makes us sick that he's taking the good name of Harvard Law School and throwing it down the toilet. Please find him guilty on all counts.
Your Honor, I move to strike that document right now.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that it's completely fabricated.
Where's your proof?
Besides the fact that I actually went to Harvard, there's no way you could have contacted all of those people since last night.
Then I suggest you call every one of these people and put them on the stand. But when you do, every single one of them is going to look you in the eye and say, "Who the hell are you?" What? No snappy comeback? You can try to trick these people all you want. But the fact is, you didn't go to Harvard, and this proves it.
Objection, he's testifying.
What I'm doing is winning.
All right, that's enough. I think this is a good time to take a break.
Ms. Richardson, as special master, do you feel there are any limitations to your power?
I can't murder anyone if that's what you're suggesting, but outside of that, I'm empowered to do what I deem necessary.
And 8 years ago, did you deem it necessary to dismantle the firm Sampson Kinney?
I did.
But before you ripped that firm apart, you fired one of its attorneys. Is that true?
What?
I said this isn't the first time that you've been sued for wrongful termination. Your Honor, I'd like to submit a settlement Ms. Richardson signed into evidence.
Where did you get that? That settlement was sealed. You can't enter it.
I'll allow it.
What the hell is going on here?
Why'd you fire that lawyer, Faye?
It's not relevant.
I think it is, because I think it's the same reason you fired Samantha Wheeler. You hated her.
You going to just sit there?
Bet your ass he is, because you took his dignity every chance you got. First, by stripping his title, then by taking Gretchen, not to mention you made Donna a secretary. Because from the second you got here, you hated what everyone here stood for.
That's not true.
Bullshit, it's not true. You called us a pack of wild dogs because you are a bitter, vindictive human being. And every single person in this firm hates you. Now, you try and deny that, I'll charge you with perjury.
Are you going to defend your client? It's time we called a recess.
And as far as I'm concerned, we have all day.
And I'm not sitting here another second. And this travesty is over.